everybody. I'm Devon O'Day. This is Devon's Table.
I'm Sylvia Gagnier, and we're going to be cooking. We're going cooking today. We're going cooking. The green doorway, we're going cooking. What do you say? We're on the cooking show.
A cooking show. We've lost our minds just a little bit. But we, because, we have that, I have the Irish in me. I mean, there is not a potato I don't like, and there's really no cabbage I don't like, because cabbage and corned beef and lamb and all those beef stews and things are what the Irish live on. And it's not expensive food. I'll tell you, that's why we live on it.
Well, I'm not Irish, but I'm Southern, and you can't beat a good coleslaw. That goes with everything. Mm-hmm, and so I'm a cabbage girl as well. But sometimes you want something that is hot and not cold.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is the most simple, easy recipe. We buy a bag of coleslaw mix. You were talking about having some that, gets donated for your animals here or there. But if you have a bag of coleslaw mix and you make one bowl of coleslaw and it sits in your refrigerator and you're like, what am I going to do with it? Here's what you can do with it. So we have this coleslaw. It came from the farm. This is a mix of both the red and the green. Typically, I would not put red in with it because red cabbage is the same thing as a red onion. It can bleed over in color to what you're doing. But my handy dandy high school choppers picked up the wrong cabbage. And we're not going to waste it. We're going to cook it, right? Because we don't waste anything. On the farm, you waste nothing. It tastes delicious. So it just will be a little bit darker color than what I would like. But since we're going to be using soy sauce, it's going to help hide it a little bit more. So if all you have on hand is red cabbage to braise, go for it. It will still be delicious.
That's for the German people who'll be watching.
That's right. So here we have our cast iron enameled Dutch oven. You don't have a Dutch oven, don't worry. Frying pan works just as good. Just make sure it's a big enough frying pan to kind of get everything down in there, okay? So I take just a tiny bit of oil just so I can not have this stick right to the bottom at the beginning. And that just takes a second because I've already got my pot really hot, okay? The pot is really hot. Don't burn your pot.
I know, I feel it.
Yeah, so if it was colder outside, you'd be like hugging that pot. That's what we say in the kitchen, right? And you can hear it sizzle just a little bit as the cabbage goes in. And I'm gonna put a good amount of this cabbage down in here. You grab me a wooden spoon. And you get to use that on the cabbage, not on me. And you're just gonna stir that around just a little bit. Okay.
You know how she talked about that. The wooden spoon is the discipline implement of choice to some of the mamas that are in kitchens in the South.
I think you thought I might use it on you. You picked a little wooden spoon. You didn't get one of the great big ones over there. You didn't get the. I'm gonna fix you up there, Devon. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
So you don't grab that one.
Okay. This is just gonna start to melt down a little bit, and we're going to just pour in a little bit of soy sauce. And that is going to give it some liquid, a little bit to start, just to start coloring it. If I want a little bit more liquid, I'll put in just a little bit of water, and that will stretch it. You smell the soy.
Oh my gosh.
And your cabbage, you see it in Asian recipes a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so this is a cheater's way to have an easy side dish of cabbage. And so all you're going to do is you're just going to put this in, pop the lid on it, let it rest for about 5 minutes, take the lid off. It's going to have wilted down. The soy sauce is going to be absorbed. You don't need salt. If you want to put a little bit of pepper, you can. That's your side dish. It is literally a soy braised cabbage. It's super fast, super delicious. It goes well with a beef stew. It could go well with some lamb. The soy picks up those other flavors of what you're cooking. You don't have to keep it just with other Asian dishes.
Oh, I mean, it would go great with a chicken dish. It would go well with anything. It
smells good.
Oh, it smells really good. And all you have is olive oil, water, and soy.
And cabbage.
And okay, with your cabbage, yeah.
Leftover cabbage. Sounds like a really bad bluegrass song, doesn't it?
Leftover cabbage. Boy, leftover cabbage down, boys.
That's right. Instead of boiling cabbage down, it's saute that cabbage down. So we just pop the lid on it, and we're all good to go, Devon.
Oh, I love it. A wooden spoon, not for spanking anymore.
Mid-South Exterior.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. When it comes to sunrooms and screen porches, we have more than 60 years experience helping Middle Tennesseans add value to their homes. At Mid-South Exteriors, we install all types of siding, from hardy board to all the new vinyl designs. We also do custom trim, gutters and downspouts. We even do roofing. And of course, energy-efficient replacement windows. Our website is our showroom, so we come to you and sell direct to you for less.
MidSouthExteriors.com.
Hello, I'm Kyle Bess, a captain with the Franklin Fire Department. Did you know that cooking causes half the fires in the city of Franklin and fire-related injuries? My crew and I recently responded to a cooking fire that was a close call for an older adult. We quickly made entry into the structure, found a fire in the kitchen that was starting to move up into the upper cabinetry, and a patient lying on the floor unable to get up. Quickly removed the patient from the floor and the building. Thankfully, she wasn't seriously hurt. Fire was put out and confined to the kitchen where it started, and the damage was minimal. It could have turned out much differently. Luckily, we had a good ending to the story. Now let's turn to Lieutenant Jeff Boggs at the Franklin Fire Department Headquarters Kitchen for tips on how to keep you safe in your home.
Thanks, Captain Bess. Remember, stay in the kitchen if you're grilling, broiling, or frying food. And if you must leave, turn off the stove. Set a timer to remind you that you're cooking. Always keep a lid nearby when cooking. If a small grease fire does happen, place the lid over the flames and turn off the burner. Have working smoke alarms. Check them often to make sure that they work. If you are deaf or hard of hearing, there are special alarms and devices to ensure that you can be alerted. If you're an older adult who lives alone or is alone for a long period of time or have a high risk of falling, consider getting a wearable medical alert device or watch. And remember, cooking safety starts with you.
Hey y'all, it's Sylvia again. You're coming to you from our produce warehouse, which is now our farm market going old school for the month of October. When you come into Green Door, make sure you come in through the front entrance and see us here in the big green building. It's really hard to miss. We're gonna see you for our farm market. All kinds of delicious things, all your favorite fresh bread, Jenny's ice cream, our produce. Yay! See you here.
It's foster care month in our state, and the Church of God in Christ has partnered together with Department of Children's Services and other partners in the community to meet the needs of foster children, providing space in the transition time between when they are taken into custody and placed in a home. This partnership has been a game changer for these children, and we're proud of what it means for kids in Shelby County, especially those kids in the foster care system.
It's the biggest racing show of the year, Friday through Sunday, November 3rd through 5th at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. 6 fast-paced divisions of racing on the quarter mile Friday night, pole qualifying and 3 big feature events Saturday night, and the Curb Records Big Machine Vodka Spike Coolers All-American 400 on Sunday afternoon. Racing starts at 6:30 Friday, 5 o'clock Saturday, and 1 o'clock Sunday. Tickets available at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.racing or at the gate on race day. It's the 39th All-American 400 weekend, Friday through Sunday, November 3rd through 5th. Get your tickets now.
Hello everyone, my name is Officer Ryan Schumann with the Franklin Police Department. Today I'm going to talk to you about a crime that we've been seeing an alarming number of cases with female shoppers all over the area of all ages. Okay, so the way this works is you've got a criminal following a shopper, and as the shopper gets distracted, the criminal just very quickly removes the wallet and makes their exit. Okay, so here's a great example of a way you could carry your purse and it be very safe while you're shopping. First of all, Donna has this zipped up and she has it draped across her body. Donna, could I see your purse for a second? Another option is, if you're gonna put it in the buggy here, you just strap this thing to the kid strap, and then if somebody tries to steal it, well, the buggy's going with them. If there is no strap, one of the options is to carry something like a carabiner. Take this carabiner, strap this to the purse, And again, when they try to pull it away, the cart goes with them. Okay, so one final tip is to consider removing the items you don't need and only bringing the items you do need for that shopping trip. I'm Officer Ryan Schuman, and I hope these tips help you not to become a victim of a purse theft.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Mount Pleasant, Tennessee on this beautiful fall afternoon. We're here today to kick off our bicentennial, which will be in 1 year from today, October the 13th. We're looking forward to it and hope we have everybody there. So go ahead and mark the dates off, please. It'll be October the 11th, 12th, and 13th, again, of 2024. Jennifer?
Well, we only get to do this once, so we want to do it big. We're going to kick off with a music fireworks event, which we'll tell you more about later. We have a history committee that's digging deep into the past, present, and future of Mount Pleasant. We have an events committee that's planning huge big events, and we'll start leaking those out before too long, so keep your eye on our social media.
Be a part of this historic celebration using our official hashtag, Mount Pleasant 200. Share your stories, videos, and pictures of Mount Pleasant with us as we make a digital scrapbook about this grand celebration.
And last, please again save the dates, because we're going to really enjoy the weekend of looking back at our past, our future, and celebrating our great future that we've got ahead of us. So we all hope to see you then.
See you there.
My name's Chef Jean-Paul Bourgeois. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm cooking with content creator extraordinaire, Steffi DeGraff.
Thanks for having me.
Griddling 101 right here. Tabasco pimento cheese and bacon green onion omelet.
Yum.
First things first, we got to get the bacon cooking.
Love that noise.
Dreams are made of that noise. Remember, we have this beautifully browned, crisp bacon. Next, we got a cup of cheddar cheese, American cheese, mayonnaise, pimento peppers, grain mustard, Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco pepper sauce, a couple little dashes in there. If you like it a little spicier, a little bit more. Okay, that's perfect. Green onions, nice little sprinkle there. The moment of truth. You think I can do it?
I believe in you.
I'm a little nervous. And that pimento cheese and how that Tabasco just sings with it.
It just adds an extra dimension.
And that's how you make a Tabasco spiked pimento cheese omelet. When you're cooking indoor and outdoor, please tag Tabasco in your posts.
And make sure to use the hashtag #FlavorYourWorld.
At Chapel's, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapel's, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapel's locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
Let's head to Shop Springs Creamery in Lebanon, Tennessee.
So they were my grandparents were next door neighbors, and so they married, and then of course this farm became one. And my dad's been here, so we would be the fourth generation of this farm. My brother and I would be. You know where that milk's produced at, and know the farmer that it comes from. You know, if you have that ability. If you don't, seek that out. I mean, I think there's enough people out there like us that have small creameries, or there's some smaller dairy farms around that, like I know all the milk produced in this county, besides what goes to our creamery, goes to Purity Dairies. Like I said, we built this parlor in 2014, and then when we started building the parlor, we started building it in December of 14, and we started milking cows in December of 15. And when we started building this facility, there were people, we had several milk companies come to us wanting our milk, like we want to buy your milk when you get in business. Well then, about the end of the first quarter of 15, we were obviously well into construction. Like the dairy industry just changed. I mean, it just, the price of milk fell, and nobody wanted milk. So we're well under construction. We're well under construction in this new facility, and all of a sudden there's crickets, and we, because everybody was like, actually the guys installing this parlor were like, don't even talk to those guys until we've got everything ready to go and we're ready to milk, start milking cows in here. So we were like, yeah, that's probably the best. And so we didn't. Well, then we get like into the middle of 2015. We're 6 months from milking cows, and nobody wants to talk to us about taking our milk.
Oh my gosh.
We're panicking a little bit, and the good Lord above, I guess, saw it fit that we had a market with Dean Foods.
So you just put the base in?
Put the base in, and then we'll add the flavorings. Traditional flavors like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, peach that we always have. And then throughout the summer, we rotate different flavors. We do like a flavor of the week or every other week, just depending on what's going on at the farm. So right now, my new flavor for this weekend is Mackinac Island Fudge. So Mackinac Island is an island in Michigan, where I'm actually originally from, and it's known for its fudge. So I took the fudge pieces and put them in the ice cream along with the fudge sauce, and it's really good. Another one that I came up with was our Southern Bourbon Butter Pecan. So it's just a little bit of a twist on butter pecan. That's super popular right now. And then one of our staples that we've had since the very beginning, I'd say it's our most popular flavor, is our salted caramel. It does start with good milk, and like Jeffrey had said earlier, we pay attention to the details when we're making it. The speed that when you're making ice cream, you can change the speed and that determines how much air is in it. Our ice cream doesn't have a lot of air, so it's nice and thick and creamy. We use high fat content, which gives it that good creamy taste. We put cookie dough, we put cookie pieces, we put fudge. Our milk is in the butcher block on the square, and we also have our milk in Al's Foodland, which is also a Lebanon store, and then in Watertown at Three Forks Market. So everything we carry in the creamery is from Wilson County. We get our beef from 2 local farms. We get it from Bradshaw Farms, which is in Watertown, and we also get it from Major's Farm Fresh Beef, which is in Lebanon. And then our pork comes from Blue Well Farms. They're over in Watertown. And the lamb comes from Sapphire Farms, which is a Lebanon farm, and Holman Farms, which is also a Lebanon farm. So our goal is to support our friends and local farmers here in Wilson County. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Turner with Shop Springs Creamery. We want to thank you for your votes for the Main Street Awards, and thank you for supporting our business over this last year. Congratulations to everyone else who was nominated.
It's mum season. So at the tractor shed, are you going to have some mums for sale?
Yes, mum's the word.
Been on the road quite a bit here lately. Just got back from Oregon, played the Oregon Jamboree. That was a blast. It's an incredible festival. It's the first time I've ever played it, but I mean, Cody Johnson being on the same stage with, kind of everybody that's just like super hot right now. So it's like a sea of like 30, 40,000 people. It's awesome. It's really fun, and I was glad to be a part of that lineup.
How does it feel, all this kind of resurrection and all this honoring of 90s country, of which you were a big part?
I mean, I was a moderate part, but I mean, it's great. I mean, because there was a lot of, it was such a cool time in Nashville. It was a really creative time, but it was also like a really, times were good business-wise, so the town was willing to take risks and sort of broaden their scope of what defined country music at that time. And so it gave a lot of people a shot, gave a lot of people a shot as artists. And I still think really fondly of those days, and I'm glad that, there's a whole new generation of country fans now that are being exposed to 90s country. at the same time, I'm also, still making records. So like, I kind of don't see myself as totally in that 90s country bag, because I'm still creating, whereas there's a lot of 90s artists that, I don't know what, maybe they put a record out in the past 10 years, but maybe not. There's some of those too. So I kind of don't feel like I've stayed in that place all the way, but there's a common thread that kind of goes, runs throughout my music, whether it's the first album or now the 5th album that's coming out this winter, and that's the songwriting. So me as the creator, you kind of you want to grow and change, but there's always going to be that commonality in what you do, because it's you, it's in your DNA. You can't really get away from some of that stuff. So, but I'm proud of my 90s background for sure, and love the fact that it's hip and cool again. And but at the same time, I'm still making new records. So I put one out during 2020, Yellow Rose Motel. Then I got a new one that's going to come out this winter called Long Way From Home. And hopefully we can, kind of like have one foot in both worlds. That'd be really cool to be seen as both a 90s act, but one that's still fresh and still on the go.
Still bringing the honky tonk.
Yeah, that's a big part of what I do, and I feel like it's really underrepresented in today's brand of country music. Like, I know there's some, okay, here's the honky tonk song on the album, but it's like, it's not like, it's really, when they do honky tonk these days, it's not really like, it's not like honky tonk the way Merle did it or Buck did it, or, back in the day. Like, it's, there was a realness to it that, and a genuineness to it that to me, we've talked a lot off camera about being genuine in your music, and intentionally genuine, and to me that's a really important thing. So the honky tonk side, for me, it comes naturally because it's what I grew up on, and like, to me, and I love the blues, and honky tonk music is kind of the white man's blues. That's how I've always seen it. So it was like, oh, I can't really do that so well, but I could do this, So I kind of grew up with that mindset.
It's a real fine place to start. Calling both of us.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Hi everybody, Sylvia Gagne here with Green Door Gourmet at the new Green Door Gourmet entrance for the month of October. It's really easy to spot, right at the corner of Riverview Drive and the Commodore Yacht Club, and we've got the big green balloons out.
Hi there, my name's Chris Balan. I'm coming to you from Wilburn Mill in Leoma, Tennessee, where on October 28th, I want to invite you to the second annual Music at the Mill. This year we've got music from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock featuring Shane Prophet, Ben Daniel, and so many more. You're going to have a great time for the whole family. Come on out and support the Crossroads Volunteer Fire Department. You can buy your tickets right now at wilburnmill.com. See you on the 28th.
Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at
MidSouthExteriors.com. Thank you for joining us. Whether you're braising cabbage or whether you're looking for fresh herbs or any kind of fresh goodies, you can always find it at Green Door Gourmet, can't you?
Including me, I'm pretty fresh.
You are pretty fresh. So thank you for all the great things that you teach us here.
Well, it's my pleasure. Part of being a member of the community is imparting knowledge when you have it and being willing to share it. So thank you for the opportunity to do it.
Well, you have cooking classes all the time at Green Door Gourmet. Can we tell people about the cooking classes? They're really fun, and they're a great team building event too if you've got a company.
We do cooking and chop competitions for team building, and I'm getting ready to launch a class on Southern staples. And so you can sign up for a single class or the whole series, and we'll be talking about Southern vegetables and how to season your cast iron and the difference in grits and cornmeal and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you want to learn how to Southern, I'm your girl.
Oh, I love how to Southern. That's great at Green Door Gourmet. You guys, thanks for being with us. If you want to be a blessing, remember, you got to first be one.
When you feel lost and running away.